Hey guys, welcome back to Sonia's She Shed Sensations. Hi, my name is Sonia, and I hope to inspire you to find your creative side while on a budget. And as you can see, I have a bunch of things going on here. So let me explain to you what we're doing. I am going to bring this up on my second device real quick. I was putting lotion on my hands in case you were wondering what I was just doing. And this won't let me. That's so weird. It doesn't have the little search thing on it for me to find myself. There we go. I had to get rid of it. Okay, my son had this up earlier, and I don't think he realized that he was on my Facebook instead of his. So I wanted to go there and see what all he did, because he likes to do things on the Facebook. Hello, Tracy. Hello, Crystal. He is... He watches the news all the time. He looks at everything on Facebook, and then he comes and tells me all about it many times a day. Hello, Mary. Hello, Joy. All right, we got you up now. Let me set this down over here. Awesome. Okay. Someone's always... All right. Thank you. Hello, Michelle. So what I have here are some cans that I have emptied and washed them and try to get all the sticky off of them. Hey, Carla, what are we making? Well, we're gonna make some cans, and I'm gonna put napkins on them, and they're all gonna look alike. Hello, hello, and welcome in. Hey, Kimmery. Hey, Miss Sue. I'm gonna use these right here. I got these from the Dollar Tree. We're going to make all of these look the same. I'm going to show you what I did is I took some white paint. Can you post a link to donate to Sherry's family? Kelly. Hi, Ruth. Hey, Miss Goldie. Hey, Linda. You can go to Sherry's Creative Designs, and you can get the link off of there. There will be a, hey, Leah. Hey, Leona. There will be a week-long event going on, fundraising in Craft Around the Clock group. All next week, Monday through Saturday. It's not going to be just Craft Around the Clock creators. It's going to be a lot of creators. And we're doing a week-long fundraiser for Sherry from Sherry's Creative Designs. I will be on July 10th at 9 p.m. Sorry, y'all. Okay. It's hard. Okay, so... what I did is I took my regular white paint right here. This is by Folk Art. Hey, Sheila. And I took a little bit of cornstarch right here and added it to it. And just a little smidgen of water and made up a mixture. You're welcome, Kelly. Thank you, Sheila. Love you too. So I just mixed all that up, and I just stick my hand right in there. Now, when I did the first little swap, it was just paint. I just did it like this, okay? And it doesn't matter if it's like a really perfect coverage at this point on this one. Yes, thank you, Miss Sue, for welcoming everyone. That's my champion right there. My champion, my friend, my backup. Okay, so it went on pretty quickly, right? And I just got my hand a little bit. Okay, but you see how streaky it looks? So what I'm going to do is I'm taking the exact same solution I've got on this little plate right here. And now I'm going to take it and I'm going to pounce it. And it's going to give it a little bit more texture and a lot better coverage. A lot better coverage. I don't know if you can tell the difference at the bottom. So, hi, Miss Edie. Thank you for spreading the love. And that's all I'm doing. This is pretty simple. And if I have some little clumps of the cornstarch in here, I just take it off. It just depends on what you're doing. Now, since I'm putting a napkin on there, I don't want a lot of clumps. But... if I was just painting it and leaving it as is, I wouldn't mind the clumps. But I'm making these because, in case y'all haven't heard, on August 16th, I am having an in-person crafting party which we will be crafting. And there will be Lisa Compton from The Creative Loft by Lisa and Sheila from Simply Simple Creations by Sheila. They will be guest presenters, and then I'll also be doing some crafts. And we're also having a tea party. And I am making these to be to hold paintbrushes and stuff. You made it. I'm glad you made it, Susan. Get my hand out of there. You ever heard, you heard of ring around the collar? I got ring around the wrist. I'm putting my hand in there. That's okay. Hello, Lori. I did put lotion on just as I was going live. So see, it just cleans up so much better if you put lotion on everything. Lotion it up first. Okay, so I've already done, so I have 7 cans. I have an 8th one that I emptied today, but it's still drying in the kitchen, so I don't have it out here. And I think that's all the cans I need. Hey, Kimry. Let's see. Whoops. Went to the wrong thing. Hi, Patty. How is everyone doing tonight? I hope y'all are doing good. Let me see if this is dry yet. Not quite. That's the one I just did. So let me check on some of these. Get them dried a little bit. I did these while I was watching Lisa Brown. She was on right before me. They should be getting close to being dry. I thought, well, we'll go ahead and do this, and I can put these. Hey, Dwight. Hey, Dwight. I'm happy to see you. Hi, Ruth. Alrighty. I'm not going to sit here and dry every single one of them. I'm going to go ahead and dry a couple of them so that we can get going on it. But anyway, if anybody is interested in the crafting party, it's August 16th in Fort Smith, Arkansas. It's only $75 for the ticket, which I tried to make it as cheap as possible from buying all the craft supplies because there's a lot. And then all the stuff for the tea party as well. So I'm trying to make it as cheap as possible. It's good to see you too, Ruthie. Hey, Sandy. That's right, Dwight. That's right. Sherry would want us to all support one another. I know. I remember when Devitt passed away, Sherry's really good friend and mentor from the Trinity Sisterhood. When she passed away, Sherry went live and she said, that's what Devitt would want us to do, is to, keep going and share the love, the kindness, all the good, so we're doing that for Sherry. But next week will be an all-week fundraiser. It'll be taking place in Craft Around the Clock groups, so it's easier for everyone to watch. But it'll be from early in the morning to late at night, Monday through Saturday. Hey, Wanda, you're going to see a lot of the Craft Around the Clock creators, but you're also going to see a lot of creators that it's not normally on Craft Around the Clock groups. So come and check us out. And we will all have a link where you guys can make donations as well. Unfortunately, her son and her children are needing to raise money for the funeral expenses. Okay, I've got 3 of them, I think, now that are dry. Let me move these up. That's the last one I did right there. But these 3 should be dry. Thank you. Yeah, these 3 are dry. So they're just white. I mean, I could do it like that, but y'all, I'm a butterfly girl. So, and I have these napkins already. They're from Dollar Tree. They're going on here. They're going to hold paintbrushes. So that's what we're going to do. Let me get a piece of foam cut here. I hadn't got all the green off of here when I had to buy a new one from the Dollar Tree. All right. I kind of cut a big piece. All right. There we go. Woo. piece of fuzz. Do I have another one? Oh, yay. I was about to panic. Hey, Casey Jane, I can't wait to see you tomorrow night, girlfriend. That's my girl. All right, we're going to start with, and I am not going to be ironing these. I am not. Hang on. Wipe the side of that. Hey, Coral. And we're going to start with some Mod Podge. And I may do it different ways on each one until I figure out the rhythm of what works best for me. But in case you notice, I am pouncing this. And that's because it has ridges in there. And chips aren't the only thing that has ridges. Did y'all know that? Oh, gosh. Okay. It's just going to be you and baby girl tomorrow. Oh, okay. But yeah, I want it to get down into those ridges. So and it's hard to tell if you have Mod Podge on everything. Because it's white. But I will be putting a top coat on here too, so that'll help it in case I miss some. All right, let's get going. So I went ahead and took the layers off and cut these in half. These are the butterfly napkins. And I think I'm going to do an overlap because it would be easier. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these in 3 panels. I just decided that. Sometimes it's hard to do a circular shape, a cylinder shape. You want to scratch my forehead and started pouncing instead. What? Oh. Oh, that's too funny, girl. That is too funny. Hang on a second. I'll get that in a little bit whenever this is more dry. Right now it's pretty wet. This is what we're doing so far. Hey, Patty. Turn it and grab another. I'm going to overlap it just a little bit. And where I've overlapped it, right here, I overlapped it. I need to put some Mod Podge so that it will stick down. Just a little FYI. Beautiful napkins. Thank you. Your superstar, William, is in bed. He went to bed early. Thank you, Patty, for sprinkling the butterflies. So right there is where I connected them. And you can't really even tell where I connected them. It looks like I connected them over here, but I haven't connected anything over there yet. We're almost there. Almost there. In fact, I can cut it down just a little bit. We'll put this little butterfly here. Let me go ahead and put some Mod Podge down on those two sides where it's going to be connected. I hope you guys are having a good week so far. I know today is only Tuesday, but hopefully it's been a good week so far. I mean, other than the crafting world being rocked by our devastating news. But thank you, Susan. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Okay, so when this dries a little bit better, I'm going to get the bottom of it and I'm going to go over it. Well, hang on. I might need to dry the bottom a little bit before we go over the top of it with Mod Podge. So I'm actually going to let this air dry a little bit since we have more to do. So there's going to be one. It's going to be one. Now, I don't know where to put them once they're done. Oh, gosh. All right, let's see how long that take me. All right. Let's see. Let's do another one. It's been rough. It has been rough. Hi, Linda. She passed away. Linda, she passed away, and it was made public in the comments on her page, Sherry's Creative Designs, as to what happened. I don't know if anybody has on a live said what it was, so I'm not going to be the first one. So please keep her family all in your prayers. She sure was so proud of that new grandbaby that just turned. What was her name? I can't ever say her name right. Aracella? Can't say it. Oh, that's cute, Sandy, but your sister. Thank you, Susan. That's cute. Flutterflies instead of butterflies. Today was Tuesday, so William had his therapy today. Y'all, there is a doggone fly that's being a real pest right now. Welcome to the season of the flies. I got this thing that my brother had put up at my mom's on her deck, so I went and bought me one, but I haven't done it yet. We hang it out there, and it works. But it stunk at my mom's. It stunk. So I haven't put it up yet. It goes outside, but it would keep them from coming in my house. All right, let's hope that works. Hi, Dee Dee. Yes, that's what it was. Yes, I didn't personally want to say it, but yes. Okay, so we're going to grab another one. And that worked out pretty well, so we're going to do that again. Yay! Worked out well. Got all these cut. Yeah, when there's news to tell like that, I side on caution not to overstep my bounds. So, okay. There we go. Gonna have some pretty butterflies with just a little hint of flowers on them. Okay. And I want the ridges to show, so I'm trying to push it down into the ridges so it looks like it's just like one with the can. One with the can. Followed for 1,802 days. Let me guess, Miss Sue? It's probably how many days I've had my page. Yeah, Linda, I'm sure it is a hard night for y'all in her private group. Bless your hearts. I'm so sorry. I really am. I imagine how hard it would be if something like that happened in my private group. And because you become family, you know? It's amazing how someone you've never met in person can become like family to you. And so I do feel for y'all, and I pray for you guys. Hey, Miss June. Yes, Sandy. My pastor is praying for everyone too. He's not real big on Facebook. He doesn't really like Facebook, but he knows what this crafting community means to me, and he's been keeping everyone in his prayers too, and that meant a lot to me. It meant a lot. Yes, you do. I know. You become family. All right. Thank you, Lisa, for sprinkling. Well, hey, Robin. Okay, now we just have this little bitty strip here to go. Thank you, Miss June, for the stars. I appreciate those very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Someone's followed me for 54 days. Oh, will it show me who? Ah! Susan Kennedy. Whoops. I turned my light off, y'all. Oh, I shouldn't touch that when I'm live. Oh. I found Jody really stressful time in my life. Yes, she would welcome you with open arms. Totally and completely. Well, she and I met when she was a follower on my page. When I first started my page, she was on pretty much all my lives. And I was so excited for her when she decided to start her own page. And was happy to try to help her a little bit by helping to promote her and putting her in some events. And she's always been a sweetheart. Okay, let me get the bottom of this off. I don't want to touch it. When it's still wet, if you touch it when it's still wet, you're just going to take the napkin right back off. So there's two on this thing, but it was made. Whoops. I understand. I understand. So there's the second one. I think this was the other one that was dry. Yeah, this one's dry. Awesome possum. I'm just excited that I'm getting this done. Now, a lot of times, paint will not adhere to other surfaces very well. It kind of needs something to stick to. So that's why I added a little bit of cornstarch to the paint. And it helps it to adhere to it. So you don't have to do a whole bunch of coats, you know. Oh yeah, Dwight, she was looking forward to her meet and greet. When was her meet and greet going to be? I don't guess I knew about that. I didn't know she was having one of her own. It'd be funny because she and I both like the late night crafts. And sometimes we would switch because of her schedule, you know, was different. And we need to switch. And I'm like, it's no big deal to me. I can switch. She is always so sweet and so gracious, you know. All right. I'm going to get a little bit of that Mod Podge off my fingers. All right. Here's the other one. Scissors. I think it was going to be in September, I believe, with a few crafters. Oh, okay. Yeah, anytime there's something going on in September, I can't do it. September is my family reunion month, and I don't go anywhere for a couple of weeks before reunion, just so I'm not exposed to germs. I have an autoimmune disorder, and I catch everything, and so I have to be really, really careful of what I'm doing. So if it's in September, I'm not coming. Normally in October, we have a creatives retreat, but last October we didn't, and this coming October we're not going to because a couple of the ladies are going to be gone. So I have to plan things like my event that's in August. I won't go anywhere or do anything for 2 weeks before because I don't want to get sick. Hey, Tammy, I don't want to get sick. But we always have my family reunion in September because my grandparents, their wedding anniversary was in September 16th. Now, we used to have it in the summertime, but we got so many that plays summer sports that they can't come if their kids are in sports. So we do it in September because usually school's already started by then, and they're going to be home. It's supposed to be RA, but I don't. You don't have RA. Thank God. Well, praise the Lord, girl. It's amazing. Good. Because that is very, very painful. I know people with it that's, ugh. Praise the Lord. Ain't God good? I know I was messaging with someone earlier today, and they were saying about how it's just not fair about what happened with Sherry. It's just not fair. I'm like, well, it's not. However, God has his reasons for allowing things to happen. And we may not know what they are on this side of heaven. If we put our faith and our trust in him and his infinite wisdom, he's going to see us through it. Going to see us through it. And no, that's not just lip service, y'all. I've lost my husband. I've lost my daddy. I've lost an aunt that was like a mama to me. I've lost a lot of loved ones, grandparents. So I do know loss. And it hurts. We still got to put our faith and trust in God no matter what. And let him get us through. Let's see. Thank you for feeding the butterflies. Carol, you've had RA for 35 years, but I don't get sick from everything. Oh, okay. Amen. Thank you, Miss Ruthie. Trying really hard not to tear that since it's still wet. The part that I don't want torn. All right, here's another one. Yay! We are just playing with butterflies today. Now these I've set over here, these should be dry enough that I'm going to go ahead and put the coat over the top of them. The Mod Podge. This is the dishwasher safe Mod Podge. Now you don't want to do this when they're still wet. So, because you're just going to take the napkin off. You don't mind my ass what? Good evening, my sweet friend Sonia. Oh, good evening, Kelly. Good evening. I may be behind on comments because I'm seeing the same one. Sorry, y'all. Okay, so now this one has the Mod Podge on it over the top, and it's going to dry. And I did use the dishwasher safe, which I use all the time anyway, but it's going to help so that I can just clean it right off. See? And I'm still waiting for it to dry to get the bottom has just a little bit of pieces on it, but I don't want to get it when it's still wet. Thank you, Dwight. Oh, I didn't know that, Ruth. Today? Oh my gosh, my daddy used to watch Jimmy Swaggart. That's right, Miss Rose. As hard as it is when you praise him in the storm. I tell you what, I made this, and I look at this every day. I need to dust it bad. Got something on it too. Y'all can't read it. It says, not all storms come to disrupt your life. Some come to clear your path. And I think about this whenever and I added butterflies and stuff to it. I look at this every single day. We don't always understand. We don't. Yeah, I remember Daddy watching Jimmy Swaggart. Well, him and Jerry Lee Lewis, and there was another one. There's three of them. They were cousins. And they could play that piano. I'm telling you. Oh, man. When Daddy was watching Jimmy Swaggart and Jimmy Swaggart get up there and playing that piano, that man had talent. He sure did. I mean, honestly, I didn't even know he was still around, so sorry for his family. Oh, I thought that was a bubble, and it wasn't. It was just a glob of Mod Podge. I'm glad it wasn't a bubble. I just got a lot of Mod Podge right there. All right, let's see if this one's, that one's not dry enough to put on that. How much time do I have? I still have a few minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and do another one. I don't know that I'm going to put anything else. Well, let's just finish the ones we got started. Thank you, Rhonda, for saying you're glad I'm feeling better. Thank you. I appreciate that. It was a really, really rough week last week. Really rough week. And then, because last Wednesday was my late husband's birthday. And then yesterday was our 35th wedding anniversary. I handled the anniversary better than I did the birthday. I don't know why. Hello, Pauline. But thank you. And plus, I was sick last week, too, so not feeling good. I wasn't, like, sick. I just didn't feel good. And I just had no energy or anything. So, they're too cute. Thank you, Tammy. Well, Tammy, you might be seeing these in person. In fact, I know you are. You'll be seeing them in person. I want to get the underneath dry so that I can... Oh, wait, no. Have I put the top coat on this one already? I don't think so. Oh, yeah? He used to be your pastor. That's cool, Carol. He could play too. Very talented. Very, very talented man. I like some good piano playing. I do. I like piano playing that has some oomph to it. I'm doing cans and bottles needed. Well, I do too. You know why? Because it's something that is going to go in the trash. Okay? Something that's just going to go in the trash. So why not take it and make it pretty if you can find another purpose for it? These napkins were $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. The Mod Podge, now it does take a little bit of Mod Podge the way I'm doing it. Because when I pounce, it takes a little bit more. I think those three are the only ones I'm going to do right now since I'm limited on time. But you can take them and make a use out of them. You know, do something with them. So it took me about 45 minutes to do 3. Oh, whoops! I'm not seeing. Wait. What's going on with Shalon? It won't let me see. It won't let me look. Doggone it. Shalon, prayers for your husband and for you in the name of Jesus. I'll have to go back and read all of that. Prayers for you all. Tell you what, when your husband's in the hospital, it's just as rough on you. Y'all are coming, girl. You're coming. You're coming. I want to get at least one of these all the way dry. You're so welcome. I didn't see all of your comment, but I will go back and look at the rest of it, okay? I will purposely look for that comment. But prayers for both of y'all. Girl, I know how hard it is when you got a husband in the hospital. And they don't always make the best patients either. Now, if you're doing this and you're drying it like I am, be careful about having your hand in there because it gets hot. Just saying. So this is what I was thinking about we would do with these. Let me grab some over here. Thank you, Darla. So these are not the paintbrushes that we'll have, but I was thinking I would put like paintbrushes in there so that each area of each table will have paintbrushes. And I was thinking I might need to do 2 cans on each table. I don't know. I don't know yet. It depends on how many people are coming. She's going July 8th for a trial run for a paint pump. Tammy, you might really like the paint pump. I know a lady who has had that paint pump for many, many years, and she's so glad she has it. So glad. That's right. She's got to come. Your sister is sick. Got a lot going on. Oh, Anita, I'm so sorry. Trying to figure out how much the bus fare would be from Maine to Arkansas for the party. Oh, Ruthie, that is so funny. I love you, girl. From Maine. Oh, gosh. From Maine. You're going to have to catch a ride with Lisa and Jeff when they're coming back from their daughters. Oh. That's funny. I love it. How much is the bus fare? So ready to move forward. Yes, I bet you are. I bet you are. But hopefully it'll work well for you. They wanted to do a paint pump on Mark, my late husband, and he wouldn't have nothing to do it. He didn't want anything foreign in his body. Well, he didn't have a choice when they had to put stents in his heart. So he had something foreign in his body. This is something else. All right, so here are the 3 that we have done right here. 1, 2, and 3. How close do you live to Shar? I'm about 4 hours from Shar. We live on opposite sides of Arkansas. I live closer to Oklahoma. I can throw a stick and hit Oklahoma if I throw far enough. I can go to my daughter's and then walk to Oklahoma because Oklahoma's like a block from my daughter's house. But yeah. I love you too. Thank you. Thank you. I will be live again in Craft Around the Clock group tomorrow night. That's Wednesday night at 10:30 p.m. for a late night craft. And I'm not exactly sure what we're doing. Oh no, I've got a little paint on my foam brush. Oopsies. But I'm gonna do some more of these probably tonight and tomorrow. Get the rest of these done. But that's why I put the dishwasher safe Mod Podge on here, because it seals them in, and then I can just wipe them off if I need to or whatever. And then we'll have these ready for paintbrushes and things. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm sure might be another creator coming on after me. I don't even know if there is. I don't think there is, but there might be. But my 45 minutes of fame are up in 1 minute. Thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you. God bless you. Your cans came out awesome. Thank you, Miss Sue. Oh gosh. I'll get them done and then I'll get them packed. I got to go get tubs for that's just to pack stuff for the tea party. So anyway, who wants to see any more patriotic crafts? Are you ready to move on from patriotic? Who wants Christmas in July? In fact, that's going to be a post. I'm going to post that tomorrow on my page. So you guys go let me know if you still want summer crafts or if you're ready for Christmas in July. So glue 6 of them together. No, I don't want to glue any of them together because they're going on different tables in different areas. So people aren't having to reach over each other to get paintbrushes. But all right. God bless you all. Love y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your night and I'll see you soon. Bye, friends.